Hey, Dr. Paul Baker here, and this is one of my favorite all-time patients, Tina. She's from Columbus and her husband, David, and they drive from Columbus 3 days a week. It's about, what, an hour and a half drive? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then she came in for the condition called hiatal hernia. So, Tina, I just want you to tell the audience, like, when you first started, how you felt, how we were just talking a minute ago.
Well, I just felt like I was going to die.
Yeah. And literally, you felt like you were dying, weren't you? Yeah.
Well, I was dying.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, starvation mostly, but...
Right. And then why weren't you able to eat?
Because the hiatal hernia. Yeah. Like when I ate, it pressed up against all my my diaphragm, all my organs. Mm-hmm. And I suffered. When I ate, I suffered. Right. And that was every time you ate, right? Every time. And yeah, anything. Right. Didn't matter what I ate. Do you remember the first day I met you, how you were in, when I touched your hiatal hernia, how much pain you were in? Do you remember that day? Mm-hmm. How bad was it? Horrible.
Out of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, how bad was it?
More than 10. More than 10,
mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think we all remember that first day when you came in here. Yeah, you came over, doubled over in pain. And when I examined her and palpated her hiatal hernia, it was so severe I could barely touch it. So here we are 2 months later. Now tell your captive audience how you're feeling now.
I feel pretty good, great, yeah. Way better. Like right. I know I'm going to be completely healed now. Right, yeah. And how is your outlook on life now? Because I know you were being in this much pain, and she was so emaciated, which means she was so malnourished because she couldn't eat correctly, that literally you were going down fast. You were actually heading towards death. Would you agree with that? Mm-hmm. And then just 2 months later, you said you felt great, right? Yeah, right. So that's awesome. That's called a life-changing experience, isn't it? Exactly, yes.
Yeah. And the procedure that I do, is it painful at first? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty horrible.
It's pretty horrible, yeah. But does it get better as time goes on?
Yes, it's helping me. Nothing else helped me at all. Right. Nothing. No drugs, nothing. So.
Yeah, and then your history is quite extensive because you had gone everywhere in the Columbus area. You saw medical doctors, you got not every test, but so many tests, and then they all came back with the diagnosis of hiatal hernia, but no one knew how to fix it, right? Is that right?
They're pretty clueless.
They're pretty clueless, yeah.
On it all, mm-hmm. So.
Right, yeah. And then how did you find out? How did you find out about us?
David found you online.
Through prayer.
Through prayer.
In prayer,
yes. Absolutely.
The Lord led me to your site. That's what I actually told Gail on the email. I called her and emailed and said the Lord led me here. And we're at our last ends of hope. And hopefully, we can find hope through y'all. And we did. And we'd been through 4 emergency rooms. She'd had several other tests. It was actually, the next test was to be a gallbladder test. Right. And I heard another gentleman that had the hiatal hernia also had gallbladder removed. Right, yes. And I was like, wow, unbelievable. And, right. But I've seen life back in my wife. Yeah. And she was facing death, and I'm just overwhelmed and appreciated of your work that you've done. So
yeah, me too.
Well, first of all, I'm honored to be your guys' chiropractor, and I'm honored that you're on this video to help other people, because literally there are thousands of people watching this video right now that they're in your same position and they have no idea where to turn. They have no idea. So I want to thank you for sharing your story with everyone, and I appreciate you guys' patience as well. So
thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.